All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Living Freestyle Game Dev Unreal Engine live stream. AMA, Q&A, too many words to put together. I got to figure out all that stuff. My name is Kevin. We do this twice a week. Right now, it's Sunday nights at 10:15 Pacific Standard Time and Wednesday mornings at 8 a.m. The way this works is it's like office hours. Come and go, ask questions about Unreal Engine. This is basically, it's all about, blueprinting, Unreal Engine, game dev, all that kind of stuff, as well as anybody who has been going through our scripting for creatives class. You're welcome to hop in, ask questions about any of your assignments or homework and things like that. As I said, my name is Kevin. I currently work in R&D at Riot Games as a tech artist. And this is a really fun way for me to work on my own game when there are no questions, as well as learn a ton from all of you and stumbling through some of your questions together. I get to learn a lot about things that I probably would have never even looked at if it wasn't for you all. So with that, we are going to, as usual, if there are no questions, that's not a problem. I just basically live stream working towards my own working prototype. It's going slow, 2 hours a week. It's going to be a while, especially since there's so much to learn about Unreal. So it looks like we don't have any questions based on the chats, and I went through some of the previous comments. So we're going to be hopping right into Unreal. So we'll go ahead and do that. And sort of pick up where we left off. And where that was, just go ahead and check this stream. It's a blueprint error. So where we were was we were kind of starting to put things back together a little bit. Now, I think we can probably start to turn and re-enable our enemies back to the way they were. So what I mean by that is right now when we look at our enemies, there's 3 in here. If we go ahead and play, you'll notice we have 3 enemies. But all they do is stand around. They don't actually attack right now. Okay, and I believe we are probably, yeah. All right, so they're just kind of standing there. They're not really doing anything. And that's because we've disabled all of their abilities, in their behavior trees, we've disabled all of their abilities to kind of make decisions and things like that. So let's go ahead and start turning them back on and seeing if we can't get that back up to speed. Because what I think I want to do is once we get that all back to where it was, I'd like to see how they behave relative to, an ally. And then if we're in a decent spot, I kind of want to add a new ability. I think I kind of want to add the ability to block. It's something we've been talking a lot about for a while, and it might be just about time. So let's take a look at our behavior trees. And in our fight tree, we basically, let's see here. That's their guns. Hold on a second. And it's been so long, it's gonna take us a little while just to remember where we even did all of this stuff. Strategize, check ammo, attack, fight. So in our fight tree, we used to have a shoot. Here it is. Here's our attack. We have our attack and we have our throw grenade. Can I control click this? Oh, I cannot. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. I'm gonna have to be really careful about this. Oh, I can. Okay, whew. Okay. And then drop this in. We don't need this anymore. This was just our testing. And what did we change? We have should fight. That's the same. Target is fight. We set our focus. But now we have attacks and throw grenades in here. Now, the other one was melee. For success, should melee. And then this is the actual melee attack. Do we need that though? Let's see. Let's see if they actually attack now. Let's just save that and go ahead. Oh yeah, They definitely attack. I don't need the other one. That's, yeah. Okay, that was that. That was great. Holy smokes. There's just no way. I'm gonna need this. This is the best game ever. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so let's just for kicks, let's just see what it's like 3v3 versus these bots. I'll spawn two allies. We haven't even tried this in a while. Let's see if that even works. One. Oh, dude, my allies are killing me? What? Oh, that's not even cool. Okay, we have a lot of problems. What team am I on? If I'm not on team 0, what team is the player on? It changed because the enemies are on 2. Is the player on 1 now? Let's try. That was wild. It was very scary. I'm traumatized. Okay. Woo, team 1. Let's go. Let's get them. How'd my buddies do? I can't even see it. You know, why am I doing this with a mouse? 1v1. Oh, look at that. They're not fighting each other. That's amazing. Okay, we found a problem. We found a... oh, gee. I can't... That's awful. This dude is running away. Alright, call that done. Alright, let's go again. Here's the problem. The problem was when they were both at needing health, neither one attacked. So our should fight logic may need some work. Holy smoke. My goodness. It's basically just whoever can slash the fastest. This is, I didn't know I was making a slasher, but I made a slasher. Okay. Oh, that dude picked up a gun. Oh my goodness. All right, but they work. They're pretty smart. I'm pretty much, yeah. Okay. Let's try that again. And maybe what we do, because what I want to do is I want to test. I want to test the scenario I was talking about where my ally and the enemy both get down to needing health at the same time. Oh, wow. Ally smoked it. Alright, maybe we do 2 enemies and 1 ally, and then I try to help without dying. Oh, I know how to do this. I can use the gun. Okay, she should run away now. Okay, she's not attacking. And my wingman, or my ally, what's interesting is my ally's not staying with me. Okay, this is the state that I want to figure out. Where are we right now in our trees? Enemy behavior tree. AI controller 1 is in flee. AI controller 0 is also in flee. They're both in flee. And inside flee... Wait, somebody's hitting me? Hold on. Aww. Okay, that was the perfect condition. I think what I need to do to test this is I need to stand on the health. Oh, actually, you know what? I could just delete the health. Let's do that. This test pickup, what we'll do is we will spawn How do we change this? Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to turn our tunes on, y'all. You forgot to remind me. Let's do that. Turn them way down. There we go. That's much better. Okay. So we have that going, but you probably can't hear it yet. There we go. Alright. That'll help make this. Alright, now, we were in the process of changing this spawner so that it... This is test pickup 3. Magazine ammo. Static inventory, templates, heal pickup. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, so now there shouldn't be one. We can go to our weapon, our pistol. Jeez. So she's in hide mode. That's fine. I wonder. There might be a better way to do this. When they spawn, these damage pads, maybe this is the way to do this. These damage pads do damage. Then they're doing it based on the GE gameplay effect damage pad. So if we just put a bunch of these in front of our characters, and we knock out, rather than 20, let's do 80. And let's go like this. There's basically no way to get past them. You're gonna run over a damage pad, basically. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, let's see if 80 is enough. When they start, nobody can cross those pads without getting damage. Well, okay, 80 is not enough. Let's go 160. Check that out. Go play. $200. We're almost there. Probably didn't take into account the shield. Okay. Oh, where are you going? Oh. Okay, maybe this isn't the best plan. Let's delete those. And let's change our strategy a little bit here. When the enemies spawn, they spawn. Oh, you know what we could do? I know what we could do. When they spawn, I think we could basically just apply we could just apply that gameplay effect. I think. Let's try that. That's interesting. That'll be a cool use of the ability system. So in the shooter mannequin, in the event graph, on begin play, there is a bunch of stuff where we give abilities depending on whether or not we are the Lyra player controller. And what we can do is we could, with the ability system, apply gameplay effect. We could try that. We could apply gameplay effect to self. And the gameplay effect we're going to do is the damage. Instant. Interesting. How do we... GE. Gameplay effect pad damage. Pad. Here's our pad damage. We'll do level 1. And then whether we are an enemy or a hero, we want to do this. So let's try that. Let's see if our allies, let's see if everybody starts with... Holy smokes. Okay, hold on. I think I know what happened. I'm somehow included in that. We don't need to do that. Let's just do... We don't need to do this one. It's just for the enemies. And the problem with this gameplay effect is it's damage execution, scalable float of 200, but is it looping or is it apply once? It's infinite duration. That's not what we want. Let's do damage. Basic instant. Where is this? This is in our gameplay effects: damage, basic instant, basic periodic, and basic set by caller. Ooh, that's kind of cool. That might be a... Where is this used? Reference viewer? Default gameplay data. Interesting. Alright, well, let's look at this basic one. The basic one is an instant. 1. Now, we are going to use the gameplay effect to pad damage, but rather than setting it to infinite, we're going to set it to instant. And we're going to go back to this and pad damage. Pad. Picked the wrong one. Here's our pad damage. Okay, so now that should only be one time. Let's give that another shot. So I don't get damaged, that's good. My buddy... It didn't look like... What? It didn't look like he got damaged either. Bad damage. Instant. 200. I wonder if it's because we're not totally spawned yet. We do a simple delay here of 1 second. No, let's try 2 seconds. And 1,000, 1,000. Man, she didn't get damaged at all. Okay, so okay, so I'm gonna need to get some better debugging tools. Has duration. Instant, infinite. It's interesting that that doesn't get applied right away. I'm not sure I understand why that's the case. Because if we skip this and we do this, then can we remove the gameplay effect? Remove active gameplay effect, and the handle should be this one. So if we wait, well, maybe what we can do is we can delay here. Delay a second. Try that. Okay, give that a shot. Nope. So that's not gonna do it. So either we messed up the gamepad damage, or I can't do it at this spot. Three. Wow. Actually, it's not working at all now. 5 seconds. Last try. And then we'll go back to the base and see. Oh, okay. Everybody died. Alright, so 5 was too long. So what's happening is I believe this is not being applied because the ability system component isn't active yet, maybe? Whew. Okay, so let's change. Okay, here, I know what we can do. We can drop down the damage number. It's actually working now, which is good. So rather than 200, let's try 50. So 50. 50 was just a shield. Let's try 100. They're both one hit. Ah, click on it. Okay, so we need 150. Try that. We'll find it. We need to find the sweet spot where they're all weak. There we go. So none of them. Wait, why were they fighting? Okay, so now these two aren't fighting. That's good. That's great. And here's what I want to know. Everybody stay where you are. I need time to debug this. Nobody move. Okay, so let's do this. So C1, Hubert, is our ally, and C2, Elza, is the other one. So let's take a look at where they are. They're both in flee right now. And what's happening is interesting. When they go to flee, there is no find health, so that's not coming back. Then health found is not set. So they're finding a cover position for attack, and then they're moving to that. That is a reasonable thing to do. And this is if we're not... Interesting. It looks like the strategy, might be busted because it doesn't actually have a value in there. Let's check our find cover position. Oh, this is an EQS query. Interesting. I thought our allies would hang out with us if they were weak. I was pretty sure we did that. Find cover position. No. Find cover position for attack. Find cover. Okay, let's look at this. And this is using generate cover points and playable by querier. Okay. Generate cover point. I mean, it's great because they're hiding on opposite sides of the pillar from each other. And if we set this to this is where we do our generation. Let's see who this is. Alright, now, who are we debugging currently? The enemy. I want the enemy. Well, the enemy is coming through. We're clearing our points. We're checking if it's a Lyra character. We're looking at our last known enemy locations. We're getting all that stuff. We're getting all actors that are Lyra characters. We're going to compare our team. If they're on the same team. Okay, if they're on a different team, we're going to add that to enemy positions. We should do this twice. We do. Because there's me, the hero, and then there's the enemy. Alright, then there's my ally, which is the enemy of my enemy. There's some fun in there. So those are the 2 points. We should be done with this at this point. We are. Then what we do is we get all of the deals. We get the average position, which is cool. Then we're checking last seen and all that kind of stuff, but that should be alright. Standard 180 degree fan for the query. So that's where it's doing all the query stuff. And then we're going to get some generated points out of this. So this is generating points that we can go to. And oh, you know what? I wonder if we run, here we go. So we're gonna hit this breakpoint again. Here's what I wonder. If I change to debug this dude and I turn on the EQS, what are we debugging right now? Hold on. Star is generate cover points in playable. Oh, it doesn't show me the points. I thought that would be really cool if it showed me the points, but it doesn't. But there's 7 points that are generated. It's just not drawing them. Okay. Anyways, that's that. That one doesn't help us. And then if we look at our ally instead, what I want to know with her is I want to know okay, I want to know why we're not hitting that same generate cover points. Who is this for? Compare teams. This is same team. Okay, so this is her. Wait a minute. They're on the same team. We get the controller, we cast it easy to... I guess that failed. The reason that failed is... why would we add that to enemy destinations if that cast succeeded? Hold on, if they're at the same team, so if they are on the same team, we're getting the blackboard, and from the blackboard we're getting the move goal of my ally. And I'm adding that to the enemy. I don't understand why we're doing this. This doesn't make sense. This was old us not making any sense. But, so we're gonna come through there. Different teams. This is, should go in there once, and then we do all the things. Okay, nowhere in here do I see it taking into account that they are the ally. And I know we put that logic in here, so let's see if we can find that. Strategize. As target, should flee. Why do I feel like it would have been in should flee? So in should flee, what's going to happen is here we go. This is where we're checking the ally. Okay. If our health is less than 0.7 and we are an ally, this should return true. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. So if we were an ally and our health is less than 0.7, then we should flee. Because we wanted our allies to play a little safer. That's what happened. We wanted our allies to play safer. If it's an enemy, it was 0.4. Okay, that's what we were doing at the time. But when they flee, I thought, hold on, let's do this. Let's see if we can do a search for this. Find reference. Nothing. Okay, that's not the right thing to search for. Let's do a search for strategy enum. Control F, strategy enum. Fine. Alright. So we use this in the strategize, get all objectives, and should flee. Those are the only 3 places that this gets used. And the get all objectives. Interesting. So what happens is we come down into here. We're determining if we should flee. Inside of flee, we are setting the AI state task. That's just informational. It doesn't actually do anything. Then we find health. If we don't find health, we find a cover position for attack. But we don't even factor in ally positioning for this. Okay, I guess we don't do that. We may want to do that. Because I felt like there was a point at which when our health went down to us, when our allies' health went down, that they would follow me, the player. Let's just double check this one. Get all objectives. See what's happening in here. So do item generation. Is it hero mannequin? We are checking to see if it's an ally, and the strategy enum is an ally. If it's true, for right now we're getting, and we're returning the generated character. So the trick is when we're doing get all objectives. Otherwise we're getting all actors with tags. So everywhere we're getting objectives is kind of the next thing that we need to figure out. So this get all objectives. Let's browse to this. Reference viewer on this. This is currently being used in find objective. Recenter that. This is being used in flee and patrol. What? Used in flee? We were just in flee. Where's get all objectives? Check use health items, melee, base condition correct. Okay, how am I not seeing this? Set the focus, attack, melee, check and use heal items. Okay. Health found. Find cover position. Oh, Get all objectives. Reference view. Recenter graph. Behavior tree. Oh, it doesn't say flee, it says behavior tree. One is patrol and one is just in the enemy behavior tree. I see. So in this enemy behavior tree, search for objective. This is the EQS find objectives. And in this is the one that is using get all objectives. Get all objectives is the one that gives us, that makes player 0 the objective. Okay. And then in our flee tree, what happens is if there is no health, we come in here, we find a cover position and or a random patrol location. We don't actually go to the objective. Okay, so that's, even if this was correct, that still wouldn't work from the standpoint of if we wanted our allies to go to hang out by us. Do we need that? Find health. Blackboard base condition B health found is not set. Find a cover position tab. Find a cover position for attack. Here's what I want to see. Find melee to find objective, find target, find weapon, move against enemy, find control point, and AI perception. I think this is a little bit more than we have to worry about right now. I think we have bigger problems to fry because basically we can't survive a simple 3-on-3. So if we go back to that, we do 3v3. We go back to our shooter mannequin and we take out that damage. We don't need this. What we're going to find is, I think we're gonna die. Where's my buddies? I have no buddies? That's not fair. Three. Oh no, 2. It's doing that thing where it's choking. Wow. Did both my allies run away? They both ran away. They left me to die. Okay, and the machine is fighting hard to keep up right now. What is going on? Let's take a look at our task list. Let's close down some of these windows and let's see if that helps. We don't need all of this. File and save. We definitely don't need standard Mac. File and save. Quiet night tonight. I was expecting some people to hop in with some Python and Unreal Visual Scripting questions. I guess not. Alright, let's try this again. See if we have a little bit better performance. Yeah, that's better. I can follow that now. Oh my goodness. I don't feel like they have proper cooldowns. They don't. Look at that. Okay. Alright, I just realized something. They're using a different attack than I am. And now they're using guns. I'm getting so destroyed tonight. Okay. The enemies are using the old melee attack. And I believe the old melee attack is cheating. Yeah, they're using the old side swipe. Okay, let's change that. The attack that they're using is the old melee attack. Kind of weird. How are they using the old melee attack? Let's see if we can find it. Sword. There's gonna be a gameplay ability. Melee maybe? So here's the gameplay ability melee. That's the event graph. We commit the ability. The montage that we're going to play comes from the active weapon type. So they're not playing the sword combos, it almost seems like. Because our combo attack reference viewer on this. Okay, here's our hero shooter ability set. Let's take a look at this. Okay, now interact, toggle inventory, ability reset, spawn effect, melee. Interesting. So 7 is melee. How am I able to do, if that's the case, I'm confused as to how the hero is even able to use the power combos. Because the power combos are triggered with the right stick, right trigger. Okay. And that's the IA combo attack. And the IA combo attack does what? And that's the input action for the combo attack. So here's the input action for the combo attack. And if we look at this, this is just the trigger for it. Okay, and what is this used? Shooter mannequin. Edit. Event graph. Input combo attack. Here it is. So this is how this is being triggered. And it's basically trying to activate the abilities by tag, and the ability tag that is activating is the combo. And it looks like, there we go. It looks like our camera almost ran out of batteries again, but we saved it. All right, so this is how this is being triggered. So my guess is if we put a breakpoint here, we can just go down to 1 enemy. We can go to 1 enemy and 0 allies. We can press play. And when I run up, I'm not gonna hit that breakpoint. Nope, but if I hit it, ooh, wait, what? I didn't hit it there either. Interesting. No debug object selected. I'm not hitting that breakpoint either, so maybe this is not where I'm... Power attack. Power attack, find references. Interesting, I thought you could... I thought we could do a search for power attack. I swear we used to be able to do that. Activate abilities by tag. Weapon combo. Let's do combo. GA sword combo. Is this the one that's being activated? Let's see. If I press play and I press the button, yep, that's the one that's being activated. Let's take a look and see if our blueprint debugger will show me where we came from in our call stack. Yeah. That's where it's coming from. Why isn't it hitting that? Interesting. Let's go like this. Oh, now I hit it. I had to actually set it. Okay. So this is definitely hitting this point. I'm going to set this to the other one just to prove out. And then we'll go ahead and we'll get rid of this. And we're not going to hit that. Yeah, so that dude is just using the regular melee. And that makes sense. Because when they go to attack, hold on, we gotta bring up, this isn't what we need, this isn't what we need. We know that that's how that's happening. So this is where they're getting the melee. If we change this to GA combo, GA sword combo, let's see what happens. Nope. How's that? That doesn't make any sense. Melee. Okay, so either this is not the ability that I think it is. Or maybe it's because we didn't save it. Quick drop, emote, death. I'm gonna try something. Let's just delete this melee ability. So they have toggle debug, interact, toggle inventory, drop weapons, quick bar, emote, hero, death, and jump. Granted gameplay effect. GE is player. Interesting. Okay, so let's check that out. That way we can always get back to it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to, my guess is the pawn? Let's see if this dude can still attack. I can, because I'm using the keyboard mouse input. Okay. Where is this person getting his ability to attack? GA melee. Reference viewer. It's only, wait, what? I thought we took it out of here. Death. Jump, death, quick bar, grenade, drop weapon. Wait, it was in here twice? Okay, so let's change this one to sword combo. Maybe that'll work. Oh no. Two different things. Two different ability sets, that's why. Nope. There's no way. Where is this person getting the melee from? Oh, interesting. It's doing the gameplay ability, but it's using the input tag for the melee instead of the combo. Let's try that. Let's just try changing the tag, because if it's activating abilities by tag, I'm still confused at how it could do a melee if it doesn't actually have the melee assigned to it. No way, dude. There's just no way. No way. Reference viewer. None of these, it's not being referenced by anything. So the only way this could be being hit is because of a tag. And the tags that it has are action melee or event movement melee. Search for ref. Oh, there is a service that is triggering this. And GA melee. So is this service being used in our fight? Let's check. Maybe that's what's happening. Even then, even if it is, what I don't understand about that, what doesn't make sense about that is, if it tries to activate an ability with tag, but you have not been granted that ability, how are you activating? I didn't think that was supposed to be possible. But in our fight, we're not even doing melee in here. So let's save that and let's recheck our references. Yeah, BTS still. This is being used in Flee. Where is Flee? Browse. Flee. BTS melee. I don't want this in here anymore. But I'm also nervous about deleting it. So let's just do this. Let's delete that. Save that. Check that out. And go. So the problem is somehow somehow we are still able to call man. Uh-oh. Keep hitting a breakpoint whenever I try to search for melee now. Bummer. Reference. Enemy flee. But it's not actually being used in there anymore. So if we recenter this graph, the only place this is being used is in the gameplay ability for melee weapon and this melee weapon, BTS. Where is this being used? Nowhere. I am confounded as to how they are activating that ability right now. They should not be able to. If I, hold on, let's do this. If I go 1 on my team and 0 on the enemy team, let's see if we can debug this a little bit. Where's my teammate? Okay, here's my teammate. If I look at my teammate and I look at the abilities, oh, look at that. They have melee sword. Where did they get that ability from? How are they getting assigned that ability? That could easily be the problem. GA melee sword. GA melee sword. Reference viewer. Ability set shooter sword. I did not realize this was being used. Oh, this is an add-on. Okay, so it is an add-on. What's happening is, let's take a look at the references for this. Reference viewer. This is being used in, okay, so in the weapon item definition, we specify the additional abilities that get added, and one of the ones that's in there is this melee sword. We don't need this one. Okay, so now the enemies, if we go back to what we were doing before, we're not making a lot of progress tonight, are we? If we go back to 1 enemy and 0 allies, they should not be able to swipe at me now. They're not. Okay, good. Yeesh. Okay, so if that's the case, they have... Oh, actually, no. Let's go back to that again and debug that. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to let's take a look at the abilities they do have. So we can turn off these two and turn on this one. So they have jump, dash, drop weapon, interact, sword power combo, and they have sword combo. Both of those are there. That's great. The problem is when they attack, they are not activating either ability. Let's see if we can figure that out. Fight. Attack. And attack does what? Gets the current weapon. Checks for allies. Checks the teams. And it sends weapon fire. Okay, that's not gonna work because what if it's not a gun? Alright, y'all. I think we're going to call it. There weren't any questions tonight. Sort of a slow night of progress, but let's just go ahead and take a look at wrapping this up. So what's the plan? So here's the plan. What's happening is we have cleaned up our enemies a little bit. they are not currently able to use combos. This is kind of great. This kind of is right back into what we kind of wanted to get into, whereby we wanted to add the ability to block. We also want the enemies to be able to block at some point. And one of the steps we need to take to get there is to be able to allow them to actually use combos. I guess I didn't realize they weren't using combos yet. So we finally nailed it down. They're not using combos, and that is probably what we're going to be working on first thing Wednesday morning. So anybody who's hanging out, thanks for checking out the stream. If you're watching it afterwards, thanks for checking out the stream. If you have questions, throw those down in the comments or hop into the next stream. Again, that's 8 a.m. Wednesday morning Pacific Standard Time. We have one more stream before we're going to take a week off. So the next stream is going to be April 5th. And then the 9th and the 12th, we are going to be taking off. So April 5th, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hope to see you all there. Catch you on the next one. Thanks for checking out the video.